As Buddha profoundly stated, the mind is everything. What you think, you become. This isn't just a spiritual axiom. It's the very blueprint for how we shape our reality. And the tool for that shaping, the engine of that becoming, is what we call a growth mindset. Beyond innate talent, the hunger to learn, a growth mindset is not about being the smartest person in the room, a fixed label of intelligence. No, it's about being the most willing to learn. It's the unwavering belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's the profound understanding that your potential isn't a fixed ceiling, but an ever-expanding horizon. It's the profound understanding that your potential isn't a fixed ceiling, but an ever-expanding horizon. It's not about having all the answers. In fact, it's about having the courage to admit what you don't know, and, more importantly, about asking better questions. Questions that transform obstacles into insights. How can I improve? What can I learn from this experience? Who can I become through this challenge? These aren't just queries. They are invitations to evolve, to find new pathways, and to stretch the very limits of your understanding. The architect of your identity, redefining failure. You see, a growth mindset recognizes that your identity is not static. It's a living, breathing testament to your choices. As the brilliant Carl Jung articulated, I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become. This is the profound power of agency. You are the architect of your own character, your own capabilities, your own destiny. With this perspective, the very concept of failure transforms. It ceases to be the enemy, the dead end. Instead, it becomes powerful feedback. It's the universe, or perhaps your own inner teacher saying, try again. But this time, smarter, with newfound insight. It's an invaluable lesson, delivered with clarity, guiding you towards a better path. Every stumble is just a step towards mastery. The alchemy of effort, transforming challenges into triumphs. When you consciously adopt a growth mindset, the world around you begins to shift. Obstacles which once seemed insurmountable become opportunities, challenging puzzles waiting to be solved, invitations to innovate. Criticism, which once stung and demoralized, becomes a compass, pointing precisely to areas where you can refine, improve, and grow. And effort? Effort transcends being a burdensome task. It becomes the vibrant, sturdy bridge between where you are and where you want to be. This belief in the power of sustained effort is ancient wisdom. Samuel Johnson reminds us, great works are performed not by strength but by perseverance. It's the consistent showing up, the diligent application of your will that builds true mastery. The fixed mindset, rooted in the belief of innate, unchangeable ability, often says, I'm either good at this or I'm not. It limits potential before it's even explored. But the liberating truth of the growth mindset says, I can learn anything with time, effort, and patience. Think about the implications of that belief. What if your greatest perceived weakness was simply your greatest strength, waiting to be trained, developed, and unleashed? The brain's true nature, it's wired to grow. This isn't just optimistic thinking. It's grounded in neuroscience. Your brain is not a static organ. It is wired to grow, to form new connections, to adapt, a phenomenon known as neuroplasticity. Your mindset, therefore, is not set in stone. It's a dynamic landscape, constantly being shaped by the stories you tell yourself every single day. So, the first step is to shift your inner dialogue. Stop saying, I can't. That's a self-imposed prison. Start asking, how can I? This simple shift in language unlocks creativity, problem solving, and a world of possibility. Because true greatness isn't born, it's meticulously built through relentless effort and unwavering belief in your own capacity for transformation. As Henry Ford powerfully put it, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your belief is your most potent tool. Embrace the process, your infinite potential. You were not put on this earth to stay the same, to remain stagnant. You were designed inherently to evolve. And every single step forward, no matter how small, how messy, how uncertain, rewrites your future, expanding the narrative of who you are and what you can achieve. So I urge you, fall in love with the process of becoming. Celebrate the effort, not just the outcome. Honor the struggle, for it is in those challenging moments that your character is forged. And most of all, never ever stop learning. Never stop exploring the vast, uncharted territories of your own mind. As Tony Robbins powerfully reminds us, the only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. Your potential is not fixed by your past. Your abilities are not defined by who you once were. Who you were yesterday doesn't have to limit who you can be tomorrow. Choose to break free from self-imposed ceilings. Choose growth, choose belief, and above all, choose to keep going. Because with a growth mindset, you don't just survive the journey of life, you transform through it, emerging stronger, wiser, and more capable than you ever imagined.